A very pleasant morning to one and all. Here I am your Swati and my subject is mathematics. Now I am going to teach you polynomials from algebra of grade 10th. So before entering into the lesson, I will teach you some basics which you already know. So in a classroom there are 10 girls and X number of boys. So how can I get the total strength of the classroom? So girls are 10 and boys are X. So how can I get the total strength? By adding. I'm going to get the total strength of the class. So if I take an equilateral triangle, the sides of an equilateral triangle are always equal. So if I take the side as X, so its perimeter will be X plus X plus X equal to 3X. So if I'm going to take a rectangle, its length will be X if I take and breadth is Y. In the rectangle, the opposite sides are always equal. So its perimeter will be so X plus X, 2X plus 2Y. So what comes here? 10 plus X, 3X, 2X plus 2Y are called. So this 10 plus X, 3X, 2X plus 2Y are called as algebraic expressions. So they are called as algebraic expressions. What is the definition of an algebraic expression? So which I already learned in the before classes. The combination of both constants and variables is nothing but an algebraic expression. So here I come again. The combination of both constants and variables is called as an algebraic expression. So what are here constants and variables? Constants is number which is having a fixed numerical value is called as a constant. Okay, a symbol which is having a fixed numerical value is called as a constant. And coming to a variable, a symbol which takes various numerical values is called as a variable. So here I come again. What is a variable? A symbol which takes various numerical values is called as a variable, and a symbol which takes a fixed value is called as a constant. So in the previous example, I have taken 10 plus 6. Here 10 is a constant and X is a variable. So without knowing these definitions, we cannot know what is a polynomial. So now here comes the definition of a polynomial. So what is a polynomial equation? An algebraic expression which includes non-negative integral powers is called a polynomial. Again, an algebraic expression which includes non-negative integral powers. So, an algebraic expression which includes non-negative integral powers. For example, if I take 3x square plus 2x, here the powers, actually x power is 2. And here x power is, if nothing is there, it represents 1. So 2 comma 1. So it's a polynomial equation. If I take 4 by x plus 2x square, 4 by x plus 2x square. So 4 by x means 4 into 1 by x. That implies 4 into x inverse plus 2x square. Here the power of x is minus 1 and here the power of x is 2. So since it is a negative value, it's not a polynomial equation. So an algebraic expression which includes non-negative integral powers is called as a polynomial equation. So what's a coefficient? So a coefficient is nothing but a constant which is multiplied by a variable is called as a coefficient. So constant which is multiplied by a variable. For example, if I take 3x square. So what is the coefficient of x square here? It is 3. In case if I take 4x whole square. So what the coefficient of 4x whole square? Since nothing is there here, so it represents 1. So the coefficient will be 1. So next definition in polynomials, what you should know is degree. So what is the degree of a polynomial equation? The highest power of the term in the given polynomial. The highest powers of the term in the given polynomial is called as degree. So how can we find out the degree? Suppose if I have given the equation 3x square plus 6x cube plus 7x power 4. So if they ask you now what is the degree of the given equation, here 2, the powers are 2, 3, 4. Amongst these numbers, which is the highest power? 4. So 4 will be the degree of the given equation. So next, general form of the polynomial equation. So from this general form of the polynomial, now we are going to learn what is the zero of the polynomial and what is the value of the polynomial. So what is the general form of the polynomial? F of x is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus and so on. A n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n x power n. So this is the general form of the polynomial. Here a n is not equals to 0, where a n is not equal to 0. If we take a n is equal to 0, what will happen? So I will tell you in the next step. Next, a0, a1, a2 and so on. A n belongs to capital R and n belongs to W. In the sense, why n belongs to W? Since a0 here nothing is there, it can be written as 1. So a0 into 1. 1 also can be written as a0 into x power 0. So n belongs to W. So if I take an is equal to 0, if I take an is equal to 0, if we are substituting n equal to 0, the whole terms become 0. Then it is P of x equal to 0. The whole terms become 0. So P of x will be, in the place of f of x, we can also take P of x, that will be equal to 0, is called the zero of the polynomial. Is called the zero of the polynomial. So from here now we are going to learn what is the value of the polynomial. Suppose if I take an equation p of x value of the polynomial. Value of the polynomial. Suppose if I take p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 2. In the place of x, I am going to substitute p of 1. If I take 1 in the place of x, 1 square minus 1 minus 2. Since the power of 1 is 2, it's an even number. So always it will be a positive value. 1 square 1 minus 1 minus 2. 1 minus 1 0. So for p of 1 I have got the value minus 2. So if I take p of minus 1, minus 1 whole square minus of minus 1 minus 2. So minus 1 whole square, minus 1 into minus 1, it becomes plus 1. Minus into minus plus 1 minus 2. 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So p of 1 value is minus 2 and p of minus 1 is 0. If I take p of 2 in the place of x, 2 square minus 2 minus 2. 2 square in the sense 4 minus 2 minus 2. Minus of minus becomes plus, 2 minus 2 becomes 4, 4 minus 4 equal to 0. Since for p of 1 I have got the value minus 2 and p of minus 1 I got 0, p of 2 I got 0. Here therefore p of minus 1 and p of 2 are called the zeros of the polynomial, or we can also write as -1 comma 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. So now we are going to learn how polynomials are classified according to the terms and degrees. How polynomials are classified according to their terms and degrees. So coming to according to terms and degrees. So the first one is monomial, binomial, trinomial, and multinomial. So mono in the sense it is one. Mono means one, single term. That is, you can take any 3x something. So binomial, a polynomial equation which is having two terms. Two terms in the sense 3x squared plus 2x. Binomial means 2. So the polynomial equation which includes two terms is called as binomial. Trinomial, tri is 3. So it includes three terms. 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 4x. And multinomial, more than three terms, is 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. So, more than three terms, it is called as multinomial. So, these are the terms: monomial, binomial, trinomial, and multinomial. And according to degrees, it is classified according to degrees. First one is linear polynomial. Next, quadratic polynomial. Next, cubic polynomial and biquadratic polynomial. So coming to linear polynomial, a polynomial equation which is having the highest degree as 1 is called as linear polynomial. Which is having the highest degree as 1 is called as linear polynomial, and its general formula is ax plus b. Quadratic polynomial. The polynomial equation which is having the highest degree 2 is called as quadratic polynomial. Its general formula is x squared plus bx plus c. Cubic polynomial, a polynomial equation which is having the highest degree 3 is called as cubic polynomial. Ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. And coming to the biquadratic polynomial, a polynomial equation which is having the highest power as 4, x power 4 plus bx cubed, and its general formula so is called as biquadratic polynomial. So these are the polynomials classified according to terms and degrees. And coming to the what is the degree of the zero of the polynomial? Since degree of the polynomial is zero of the polynomial is, we cannot have a degree for 0, so it is undefined. We cannot define the value of a 0 of the polynomial. Thank you.